Ravens fans, what is going on? And welcome to the Football World with Juice. Back here for another NFL record prediction. In this video, I'm going to be breaking down the schedule for the Baltimore Ravens for the upcoming 2023 season. That sounds good. Don't forget to like up the video. Of course, subscribe to the Football World with Juice for more NFL content just like this. And get in that comment section, Ravens fans. How do you think your team is going to do in 2023? Are they going to be great, fantastic, winning playoff games, Super Bowl favorites? Are they going to be where they've been the past couple of years, where they're kind of, they'll get in, but they won't do anything? Or are they going to take a step back? Let me know. Now, let's pick some games. The Ravens kick off their 2023 season versus the Houston Texans. Rookie quarterback, rookie coach. This should be a walk in the park for the Ravens. I'd say they win this game. They probably will blow them out, honestly. They're usually pretty good at the beginning of the year, and Lamar Jackson is healthy. John Harbaugh is an excellent coach. He always has his teams ready to go. I give you guys the edge in that one. Clearly, you're playing a rookie quarterback. I mean, you should take care of business there. Week 2, you play Cincinnati in Cincinnati. Now, this is tough because you played the Bengals well last year. I do think that it is. I think you'll probably end up splitting again. You should. That's what should happen. I'm gonna say that you will. This is tough because the Bengals are at home, but they usually start the year slow, and you usually start their year off right. And then you play them again though, week 11 on Thursday night at home. You play them in good spots. Like, honestly, like, I don't know. I'm gonna say that you will drop the first one and then win the second one. I feel like it's home and home. Both these teams I think are top teams in the AFC this year. I think it'll probably the division will probably come down to who does the best in these divisional games. So I got you splitting right now. But again, I could see it going either way. Week 3, you play the Colts at home. You're much better than the Colts. That should be a walk in the park. 2-1. Week 4, you play Cleveland in Cleveland. I'm going to say that you will. I think you'll split with Cleveland. I think that you will beat them the first. Yeah, I think you'll beat them the first time, and then you will lose to them the second time. I just think Cleveland might start slow because Deshaun Watson, we don't really know how he's going to be this year, but I'll say I've been giving it like home and home. I'm just changing it up a little bit. Week 5, you play Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh. I'm going to say this is classic Steelers-Ravens right here. You split. You usually do. I'll say that. They beat you first. Their defense gets you in one game, and then Lamar Jackson steals the show in the second game. Week 6, you play the Titans in Tennessee. This is a tough game. It's in London, actually, not Tennessee, which is interesting. But I'm going to say that you win this game. I mean, both these teams are quite similar. They want to play that tough, physical, gritty football. Grind it out. I just think the Ravens have the better quarterback. I think Lamar makes a play or two to get him past him. Week 7, you play Detroit at home. I think you win this game. I mean, Detroit's got a very good offense. They got an okay defense, but I think you've got the better team, better quarterback, better coach, all that. I think you should win this game. Week 8, you play the Cardinals in Arizona. They're the worst team in the league. You should win that game easily. Week 9, you play Seattle at home. This is a game. I'll give you the edge here because you're at home, but like if that were in Seattle, I might give that one to Seattle. And then week 10, I think you'll lose to the Browns. Week 11, I think you beat Cincinnati at home. Week 12, you play the Chargers. That's a tough one. too. Like, you have a lot of swing games. Like, you have a lot of games that I think could go either way. Like, this is not an easy schedule, but not exactly a hard schedule, I'd say. But I think that I want to say I put the Chargers in this game, but if their run defense continues to stink, I think that it's very possible you do win this game. It's in LA, but that's not really a home field advantage. I think the Chargers know that, though. Like, most games, they won't really have the edge at home, but I'll say that you will beat the Chargers. It could go either way. I think it'll be like a one-score game for sure. I think you could run the ball in this game, and that'll really give the Chargers issues. Week 14, you play the Rams at home. You should win this game. I mean, I don't think the Rams will be healthy by this point. So, yeah. And then week 15, 16, and 17, this is a tough stretch right here. You got Jacksonville in Jacksonville, the Niners on Monday night in San Francisco, and then you got the Dolphins at home. The Dolphins they've beaten you the past couple times. I don't know what it's been, and then week 18, you play the Steelers at home. Right now, I got you at 11-3. I think you will you lose to the Niners. I think they've got a defense that can contain Lamar, make the Ravens have to throw the ball more, which, I mean, I think the Ravens could do, and the Niners are at home on a Monday night. That's the ultimate advantage. I believe that's on Christmas too, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, so I got the Niners in that game. Week 5 for the Jags game. I'm going to say that you lose to the Jags because you did last year, and you beat the Dolphins. I think you get it right against the Dolphins. I think you want to get that game last year off your chest, where your defense you had so many injuries in the secondary, and they were able to expose you, and I don't think that's going to happen again. So ultimately, I've got the Ravens at 12-5. I think they probably have a ceiling of maybe 13-4 or 14-3. This is assuming that Lamar's healthy. I mean, he could get hurt because he usually does, but I think that a new offensive coordinator, new weaponry, like I think you're a sneaky dark horse Super Bowl candidate out of the AFC, like behind the big three in Cincinnati, Kansas City, and Buffalo. I think if there's a fourth team, it's probably you guys or maybe Jacksonville or something, but I've got you. I believe I picked you'll finish second in the division again behind Cincinnati, only by one game though. So like, I mean, you also have a couple games that like I could definitely see you winning. Like, you could beat the Jags, you could beat San Francisco, you could sweep Cleveland, honestly, like if Deshaun Watson's a train wreck. Yeah, like, I mean, I'd say your floor is probably 9-8. That is if Lamar gets hurt again and he misses a couple games. But ultimately, I like the Ravens this year. I think they're going to be a very good team. I think they're going to be back in the playoffs, winning playoff games maybe. And yeah, so let me know, Ravens fans. Get in that comment section. Let me know how you think your team's going to fare this season. Thank you so much for joining the Football World with Juice today, and we will see you in the next video. Peace.